So our session today, we are focusing on the colors, and it's all a part of the Global Healing series that we are engaged in, and it's all in preparation for us so that we have a sufficient stretch of time really experiencing the rhythm of our flow as we are flowing with it, coming up to the 21st of September, which is when the next slipstream begins. And it's all in preparation for us to complete 2021, fulfilling on the intention as planned by the divine, so that we can emerge into 2022 as a year of rejoicing. So our focus today is on two colors. One is the color gold. So it's a little bit of a variation from gold and orange. So it's the gold that leads to orange. It's that kind of gold and orange itself. And my guidance is to just for us to get going straight away. So get yourself to be comfortable. Have your feet on either side of you. For some reason, I'm guided for us to have our feet where the knees are shoulder width apart, and just move your toes. If you're sitting on a chair, just move your toes a little bit under the chair so your heel is up. You're putting some pressure on the toes and your heel is up. At some point, I will understand the significance of all of these very subtle changes in how we are to hold our bodies when we are doing this kind of a work. So your heels are up. Be comfortable. If you feel that it feels a little bit uncomfortable and you need to rest your legs on, against the legs of the chair, then get comfortable. The main thing is the heels have to be up for this one, and your toes sort of lightly twisted as the heels are being held up. You're very, very finely connected to the core of the earth as you're doing this. Drop your hands on either side of you. Close your eyes. Your hands are not facing forward this time. You just got them very comfortably dropped on either side of you. Feel your toes touching the core of the earth very closely. And as they do that, notice your body is moving back. Your shoulders drop. Your shoulder blades come together a little bit. And notice your breath. Notice your breath. And just noticing the action of breath as opposed to the breath itself. The feeling of that act of taking that breath in and breathing out. Now, as you're breathing in, you breathe in, and when you breathe out, just touch your chin to the chest. You're just removing all tension around the neck and the shoulders here. Breathe in and breathe out, touch the chin to the neck, to the chest, touch the chin to the chest. Breathe in, come back to the center. And breathe out, drop your head backwards. Breathe in, just come back to the center. And breathe out, just turn your head to the left, your eyes are closed. Breathe in, come back to the center. Breathe out, turn your head to the right. Breathe in, come back to the center. And when you're breathing out, you drop your head to the right as if your right ear is touching your right shoulder. Breathe in, come back to the center. And breathe out, turn your left ear to the left shoulder. Drop your head to the left. Breathe in, come back to the center. So I'm just guided to remove some tension that we hold in that part of our shoulders that that is affected when we have frozen shoulders. Okay, just to allow the surge of life force that is going to move through our bodies as we work with orange and gold in their healing qualities. So just stretch your arms. Your eyes are closed. You stretch your arms on the side. And your palms are facing forward like this, right? They're just facing forward like this. Stretch your arms to the right. And as you're breathing in, you're actually rotating your arm to the back. Your arms are shoulder length. You're in line with the shoulders, quite straight like this, not drop down, not up, in line with the shoulders. And you breathe in, your palms are facing forward. You breathe in and then you turn them over. You'll feel that little bit of a stretch underneath the shoulder blades, and it's actually a very deep level stretch. Now you breathe in again. And as you're breathing out, you turn your palms to the front as much as you can. Just breathe in again, come back to the center. Breathe out, and you're going to turn the palms to the back, rotating at your elbows. Your arms are straight, elbows are straight. Breathe in, come back to the center. Breathe out, you're going to turn your hand, rotate it to the front. Come back to the center. Take your hands up and take your hands down. Now place your hands on top of your thighs. Now you can rest your feet down. We've got all the ducts open. It's all working nicely. Now with your entire feet, feel the floor that your feet is on. And as you feel the floor, allow your body to stretch back as much as it needs to. You will automatically feel your shoulders drop, your shoulder blades will come together. Now you twist your feet so that the big toe and the heel are exactly in the same line, and your knees are shoulder width apart. So it may feel a little bit tense, but that's okay. You will get used to it. We just want to get all of the ducts opened and the valves comfortably resting in any particular joint points. Now, as you're breathing in, this time you're going to notice your breath going in, and you're breathing into your shoulders. You're breathing into your shoulders. When you're breathing out, you don't need to lift your shoulders, they will just subtly move. When you're breathing out, allow your shoulders to relax. And as you're breathing out and breath in is going in very comfortably, you will notice the back of your head being stretched up. It's as if the back of your crown has a hook and it's being stretched. Your head is resting very comfortably on your neck. Any tension you had on your neck is gone. Shoulders are feeling very comfortable. Your chest is expanded. And your breath is moving in and out very comfortably. The legs and the feet may feel like you're artificially holding them there, and I want you to hold them like that, unless you have excruciating pain, in which case you be comfortable. But if you don't, there's a particular stretch that you're achieving, and it's an internal stretch of the various ducts that flow through your entire leg and all through, servicing your entire body. Now, as you're noticing it, just imagine as if your eyes are closed, but just imagine as if you're looking inside of you. And as you do that, you'll find your eyes just relax deeply into their sockets. And as they relax deeply into their sockets, you will also notice a very subtle smile that starts to develop. Automatically, there is no effort. It's just happening. As you look into you, it's an indication how glorious you are, how beautiful you are, how loved and supported and accepted you are. Just keep breathing in to that wonderful experience of your eyes looking into you. If you feel your spine is slouching a bit, don't push it. All you have to do is push your feet down a little, and you will automatically stretch. Pushing the spine to stretch is hard work, and doesn't hold that tension. But when you push your feet down, you feel your weight, and you use your weight to recalibrate your tissues, particularly the connective tissues that stretch the spine, the neck, the head perfectly. Just look into you again. And this gaze is going very deep, all the way down to the base of your feet. You're looking at all of you. And in looking at you, you are acknowledging you're acknowledging your cells and your tissues. And in receiving the acknowledgement, there is a remembrance that returns. And it's a remembrance of all the magic of you, the gifts of you, the talents of you that you were birthed with. Now you can relax, and you are home in your favorite spot, the most favorite spot in the world, inside your home, which is your physical body. That is the first home that you find and you inhabit as you take birth in a soul being form who is choosing to have a human experience. It is your first home. And regardless of what occurred, the home provided security. It provided that feeling of belonging and that you are held and you are safe. And it has a feeling of security, regardless of whatever else may have happened when you were birthed. And when you when you take birth and you come home feeling this physical body, you feel at home. So now you're connecting to that feel at home feeling. And as you slide into it, it's as if you're lounging in a chair. Now you can stretch your feet in the front of you as much as you want to. Just do it in the way you want to. We've achieved the opening of the ducts, and now you just get super comfortable as if you're lounging in a most amazing rocking chair, a rocking lounger, even, which is so comfortable. You're being held in a cushiony sort of way, and you are enjoying that favorite smell and fragrance, the experience of landing yourself in this amazing home, counting your blessings, feeling that certainty that comes with being at home where you feel completely supported. And you're now going to examine what is it that is held in your home that makes you feel so good, that makes you feel so comforted, so safe, that you can't help smiling and smiling even more. A remembrance is starting to return to yourselves, a remembrance of that wonderful, pleasurable, peaceful, yummy, flowing feeling when you discovered your first home, which is your soul presence in your physical body of being human, which is a vibrational frequency of love. Some of you may be hearing some wonderful music sounds. Some may even experience a whiff of a fragrance as you land into that deep-seated comfort, counting your blessings, being at home. Your own guides and guardian angels surface. Your ancestors that are supporting you emerge, holding the container for you to fully experience the expansiveness of being home. And as you do that, all forms of existential threats, perceived and otherwise, neutralize. And as they neutralize, you notice yourself in your regalia. And your regalia has a hue, sort of a fuzzy, soft, gentle color, like it is in a mist. You're standing in a mist of this color, and it's saffron color, orange, with a bit of yellow in it, and a few specks of deep red and very dark brown. Tiny specks. By and large, you are in your color orange. And as you notice yourself experiencing the orange vibe, you take a step forward and another step and another step. And now you're standing in a clearing which has your higher self, your creator, and a big hammock connected to a couple of very tall trees, surrounded by a canopy of trees that have their leaves rustling because there's a very soft, gentle breeze. The yellow sun is bellowing down, And the breeze is neutralizing its heat, so it actually feels warm, glowing, and very comfortable. You step forward, you sit down on the hammock, lift your feet up and lie in it. Just drop yourself back. The hammock just snuggles you in like you are in the womb of your mother. Just snuggles you in, you feel so held. The orange light becomes more accentuated. It's as if it's now beaming out of you. The warmth becomes more encapsulating. And you notice from the base of your spine, and there are many, many vertebrae now that are facing the ground. You have these multiple cords that are connecting you to the core of the earth. And each of those cords is glowing. You can hardly see them even, they're so bright. You just see this amazing golden white light. And as you allow yourself to drop into it, allowing your bodies to receive what there is to receive, your body flushes up. It flushes up with a golden light. And then a white light, really going everywhere that the golden light was. And now the two lights together, the golden light and the white light. The golden combined with the white light introduces a new experience of the spectrum of colors of rainbow light. Take your left hand and just put it in the middle of your breasts. So it's not necessarily on your heart, it's in the middle of your chest completely. Take your right hand and just put it on top. And you're really honoring, acknowledging, and receiving you in the regalia that you are holding gorgeously, brilliantly. Massive movement of energy. So if you're yawning, if you feel you need to move your feet backwards and forwards, do it. If some of you are in fact feeling a little bit of a shiver coming along, experience it, it shall pass. Whatever it is, you are in exactly the perfect spot that you always desired to be at this time. From this spot, you're able to observe you sitting on your chairs, doing this journey, the journey into the color orange. And it is on the way to the color orange that you also experience the experience that comes with the color gold and all of the colors of the spectrum. You're receiving vibrations are so in tune with all that our planet has to offer, that has been put together in a very discerning way for you. Lift your shoulders up towards your ears and just drop them. Lift your shoulders up as you're breathing in. Drop them as you're breathing out. You're relaxed. You're looking into you now. You already know what that feels like. Your heart is filling up with tremendous joy, noticing and experiencing what you see and notice. We've already activated the vibration of love as you are looking into your physical body that is holding the vibrational aspects of what you're looking into. Relax your hands, slide them down, and just take them on top of your navel. Your left hand is there on top of your navel, and your right hand is holding the wrist of the left hand. So, what you have experienced, we are reconnecting that experience in the pure form of its vibrational essence. We are presencing that, and you're receiving yourself as such. You can now relax your hands, put them on top of your thighs. You're very, very, very plugged into your home, your human form. You're also plugged into the blessings that your cellular structure is sharing with you. You can now see the color orange very strongly in the form of a beam of light. It feels like that orange sun when it's either rising or setting. It looks like a ball of this phenomenal orange color. That's what you will be seeing in your navel, your sacral chakra. Orange has a little bit of a red hue, showing that you are being expanded beyond what you would have comfortably done yourself, and you are supported. You will also be experiencing and seeing the color yellow. And if you are not seeing any of these, remember, my communication is cellular. At a cellular level, all of these experiences are yours and are occurring. Step into a realm of trust. You can watch these videos again and again on YouTube. So just take a deep breath in, and as you take that deep breath, you're going to do a 9-4-6 breath. That breath is moving and mobilizing the vibration of the color orange and gold, and it's literally sending it wherever it needs to. So your mind knows what the requirement is of your body when it comes to survival, and the color orange and gold will be sent there as seemed appropriate by the mind. Your heart knows what is called for when it comes to being present in the now, and it will direct that color to that part of your field that requires it, and your gut absolutely knows what is blocking you being able to access in a way that you understand, and in what is blocking you from taking action when you do understand what your guidance is from your inner wisdom. So now breathe in to the count of 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Notice your heart is very settled and comfortable. Your gut is relaxed. Your core is in your center. The tension in your temples and your neck is released. Your shoulders, you're hardly even noticing them. They are just there and just right. And you are in the vibration of your favorite home, which is your physical body as a human. And it is the structure of the body that is an expression of the human vibe of love. And as you go forth and express this vibration of love, the human body provides that necessary spark to allow the vibration of love to amplify. Whatever it is that you apply that amplification request to, it is up to you. You take your right hand and it's on your thigh. I want you to lift it up. Your palm is still facing upwards, and bring your elbow towards your waist so that your arm is comfortable. Your palm is facing upwards as if you're about to receive something. You take your left hand and place it on top of your navel. And what you're about to receive is a flow of blessings from your higher self, from your guides, from your guardian angels, from your ascended and descended masters, from your higher self, from your creator that has created you and everything else, from your own personal emissary of light that brings in a lightness of being. All of this is going into your body, and you've got your left hand on top of your navel, and you're holding it there quite firmly. You're making that connection. You can relax your hands. Both of your hands can relax. And your soul being in joyful wonderment of being in this human form as the expression of its presence and its evolution. With a spring in its step and a lightness of being, it declares itself as a human, acknowledging it, receiving it, accepting it. The human form at last experiences the power of this acknowledgement from the limitless energy that the soul is. And it acknowledges itself as a human, really appreciating that it is in this human form and no other form right now, receives itself in its full regalia as a human, and anchors itself as it accepts itself as a human. So let's work with our soul presence and its excitement, which is so infectious, and repeat after me. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. Feel your chest lifting up with pride, communicated with deep love. I accept myself as a human. Feel that coming together, connecting to the oneness of the essence of the soul as the human, in its excitement, receives, acknowledges, and accepts and experiences this powerful recognition through its limitless form, the soul essence. So it declares, I acknowledge myself as a human. There's nothing to hide, nothing to curtail, nothing to curb. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. And it's like a massive explosion of orange and gold that has just taken place as the soul and the human form come together in this declaration. And you step into the power of you. You are into you. Being into you, you become into every human on this planet and every living being. And you zoom in, focus your attention on the human form, and very powerfully, very graciously, very acceptingly, very lovingly declare, I anchor the human within humanity. I anchor the human within humanity. I anchor the human within humanity. Breathe in 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Feel this amazing, compassionate acknowledgement of your anchoring of the vibration of love to humans and humanity. Receive all of that you are receiving in appreciation and gratitude. Take your hands in front of your heart, rub them against each other, move the arms up towards your nose as you're rubbing them, put them over your eyes, open your eyes in them, take them on top of your head, the back of your head, down your neck, down your shoulders, and just do an energy sweep. The Beyond meditation is complete. I know we have gone over time, and you have reclaimed your identity and created a ton of cellular memories of being home within you and with you. Let's anchor from this vibe. Let's anchor the vibrations for our post-COVID world, which is emerging as we speak right here, right now. So go ahead in the chat. If you're in a state of trance and you want to stay there, you stay there. So look forward to receiving your chats. Go ahead and I will read them all out. Thank you. Radiant health. Yes, indeed. And radiating health. That's what the orange color also enables. The experience of radiant health and the power of being able to radiate it and share it generously. Joy filled. Heart, namaste, heart. Orange is the color of courage. So, with courage and grace, we will heal the world. Indeed, wholeness. Beautiful. Allow yourself to just receive. It's like you will feel as if you've got this wonderful, pleasing spray that is entering every cell of your being. So, really enjoy this experiencing, empowering, exhilarating, divine love. Thank you, Mynoo. Lots of orange hearts. Yay. Filled with brilliant light, love, and courage, freedom, lightness of being, self love, and acknowledgement, gratitude. In a few hours, I will be coming online for our next Pearl of Wisdom. And this pearl is about the word certain. What does that actually even mean? And where uncertainty is certain, how can you apply this learning of what makes up this word certain? And it's really the 7 pathways that open up when you are certain. It's that. It's like where certain is the key of unblocking and opening up 7 pathways that can lead you to what you're resolved about. And then it's up to you to not worry about the certain part. Just focus on what am I resolved about. That's what I'm going to be talking about. It's such an amazing experience working with this body of work. I'm very happy to share it with all of you. What a joyous inner journey and incarnation of health, peace, and bliss. Thank you, Mynoo. Thank you. I keep anchoring thank you, gratitude, because I know gratitude is the key to peace. So it's so beautiful. All these amazing thank yous that we are saying. Remember, what you say to you, you say to another. What you say to others, you say to yourself. So receive it for yourself as much as I'm receiving your acknowledgement and holding it within me and sharing that with the world. Powerful meditation. Thank you. Thank you all. See you all in a few hours on the 7 pathways unblocked with the vibe of certain. Thank you.